Hey martial art friends, it's Andrea, the martial arts woman. I hope you're having a great day today. I'm going to talk about a few things today. I've got some book news, the Java Buzz morning talk show. I'd like to share about that. We're going to talk about positivity, martial arts and mindset, my podcast. There's so much that I want to catch everybody up on, so much going on. How are you? I hope that you are having a great day. And it's almost midweek, right? Which to me is always kind of a jump start to good things happening, meaning the weekend's coming up after I get to that middle of the week. So I hope that your week's going okay so far. So I've got a lot of book news, different things that I'm working on, and wanted to reach out and see who's interested in participating in some of the new writing that I'll be working on. So lots of things that I'm working on, and wanted to talk to everybody about some of the upcoming projects that I'm working on, and that's what I'm doing right now. First of all, of course, I have my new book out, How to Start Your Own Martial Art Program. And it's on Amazon, or contact me if you'd like signed copies. It's a great how-to book, soup to nuts really, and what you need to get started to start your own program. But it's not just that. There's a lot of inspiration in here, and there's a lot of content about creating leaders and about communication and all those different kinds of things. And then of course my other two books, The Martial Arts Woman and Martial Art Inspirations for Everyone. So I'm so excited to be able to sit here and hold up 3 books that I've written. I mean, that's the ultimate in coolness, I think. Lifelong dream to be a writer. I don't know if you knew that or not, but since maybe I was 10 years old or so, I always wanted to be a writer. It's been part of who I am my entire life. And it wasn't until I was 50 years old that I started writing books. And now I've got 3 under my belt. It took me 8 years to do the 3 books. So, you know, it's a little time consuming, but that's okay, because you know what? I'm doing what I want to do. And that's always a great message for you. Whatever dreams you have, whatever passions, even if you have to put them aside for a little while, that's okay, because you are going to fulfill your dreams and passions, even if you take just one step at a time. So that's what's going on there. I am interested in writing the Martial Arts Woman book too, and I've mentioned to a few people that I wanted to do that. And really, I need stories. I need women out there who are martial artists who are interested in writing a chapter, which can be a couple of pages, no less than 2 pages probably for the book, 2 to 10 pages, whatever. So I have a little bit of list of women who are interested in doing that, and if we can grow that list a little bit, then we can work on that book. And it would be really my pleasure to be able to do that. Anyway, so that's what's going on with the books. The Martial Arts Woman book 2 is something that I want to work on. And for women who have been on the podcast, and if you weren't in the first book, you'd be prime candidates to be in this. I already have a lot of material from the podcast, so we can talk about it if you're interested. I'd also like to stop for a minute and talk about positivity. I haven't been on in a while to talk about the importance of positivity in your life. It is so important. This past year has been crazy, hasn't it? The whole world has changed. Our lives have changed. We don't always know what direction we're going in. But the important thing is that we keep a positive mindset, that we decide how we're going to feel about things. We decide to take control of what's happening in our lives by taking control of our own lives. So if you struggled over this pandemic and you've been kind of lost and confused and feeling really unsure about things, if you've been really unsure about things, then it's time to take control of your own life by living a positive life through a positive mindset. I know it's not as easy as it sounds. I struggle with it myself, of course, but we have to really learn to be positive and focused on what is good, how we can improve, how we can make a difference. You have to change your whole mindset. You have to shift things around and decide that that's how you're going to view life. And when you feel those negative thoughts coming in, push them away and restart. It's like restarting your computer, restarting your laptop. I do want to mention our great show, the Java Buzz Morning Talk Show, with me, Aristida De Jesus, and Jane Larkin Miser on Friday mornings at 9:30 Eastern, 6:30 Pacific. Please join us. It's a lot of fun. We have motivation, inspiration, flashback Friday, so we show old pics of ourselves, which are funny. And then we just have such a great conversation about coffee, current events, martial arts, happiness, joy, positivity. We always share a motivational quote. It really is the best way to start your Friday morning, so I hope you join us. And I also wanted to talk a little bit about the relationship between martial arts and mindset. I talked a few minutes ago about positivity, but what's important and what's really unique about martial artists is that we have this opportunity to create a mindset that is so empowering. We have the opportunity to create a mindset through martial arts that's unlike any other, and it's so empowering and so purposeful. We apply it to life, and that's why martial artists say, I'm not just a martial artist, I don't just practice martial arts, I am a martial artist. I live a martial art life, and that's what we mean when we're saying that. That means that we apply the mindset that we've learned in martial arts. I talk a lot about board break moments and about how there are board break moments in life every single day, meaning there is a board set up before you in martial arts, and your instructor says you need to break this board, whether it's with a punch or a kick or hand strike or whatever it is. And you think in your mind, can I really do this? Can I really do this? But you have to decide in that moment that you can, or it'll never work. So there you are in the moment, getting ready to break a board, and you decide in your own head, I can do this. I can do this. And you do it. That's the same mindset that you bring into your life every day. I can't tell you how many boards have been presented in my life, how many obstacles, how many times I wasn't sure of myself, how many times I struggled with something. I had the opportunity in that moment, at that time, to break and crash through that board. So martial arts and mindset, they go together hand in hand. If you're not a martial artist, that doesn't mean you can't have a positive mindset. But if you are a martial artist, you have that extra emphasis on truly being an empowered person and knowing that you're capable of doing more, knowing that you're capable of learning more, becoming more. And that's the whole package. So I hope that you consider in your life how you can apply martial arts to your everyday living. And it's a great way to be. I wanted to also touch on my podcast, the Martial Arts Women Podcast. It is such a fun podcast to do, and I literally interview the most fascinating martial art women all over the world, and they're so humble and beautiful and so full of surprises and insights and talents and gifts that are truly amazing. I just recently interviewed Melanie Gibson, and she's a new author. She just wrote a book called Kicking and Screaming, and it's about martial arts and mental illness. It's a memoir, and so it's beautifully written. She tells just a beautiful life story of how she recognized her mental illness, how Taekwondo is the one thing that helped her focus and center in her life. And although we can't say martial arts heal you from things, they certainly give you a sense of empowerment, of ability to overcome. And I know that's how she felt. So I'll let you know when that's released. And of course, my other recent podcast was with Christine Bannon Rodriguez, a world champion. So you really want to listen to that one. Other than that, I've just been hanging out. How are you? Here in Tucson, it's getting warmer and time by the pool. I sat out there the other day and it's super hot though. It's already super hot. So I'm thankful that I had a pool put in last year, just recently, so that we have some relief from that Tucson heat. But other than that, I hope to see you at the Java Buzz on Friday mornings. And also, the unique thing about the Java Buzz show is that literally every Monday through Friday, we post motivational or inspirational or informational videos for our listeners. So I hope that you check it out. Go to @the_Java_Buzz on Facebook and give us a like and stop by and watch the show. It's interactive. You can leave comments. We enjoy hearing from our fans and our listeners, and I hope that you join us. I mean, I'm talking about Restita De Jesus, an amazing martial art instructor and practitioner, and Jane Larkin Miser, so precise in her beautiful skills and so much fun to talk to, so lively. And you know, me, however you would describe me, but I always have something to say. So anyway, in the meantime, pick up one of my books. So excited to hold up 3. It's like a fan, you know. The Martial Arts Woman, Martial Art Inspirations for Everyone, and of course, How to Start Your Own Martial Art Program, brandy new. So let me know if you'd like copies, and in the meantime, have a great day. I'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.